I understand that golden handcuffs qualitatively increase value in the long run due to higher motivation of executives, and decreases the value in the short run due to share dilution. But where is the quantitative limit to this operation? Thankfully yours, yeah. Thank you. That's a great question. So for those of you not familiar with golden handcuffs, what it means is, let's say that I have a company and you all work with me, and I don't want you to quit to go somewhere else. And so in addition to giving you a base salary, I give you shares every year in my company. Now, these shares, you can't cash them in until 4 years from now, which means they vest then. And so every year I give you shares, every single year. And if you quit, you're like, oh my God, I'm leaving a lot of unvested shares on the table if I quit. So I have golden handcuffs. I have to stay. I'm stuck. And so I like golden handcuffs, okay, only because it incentivizes everybody to be in alignment and to want to add as much value to the company to make the share price go up, right? So there's a financial incentive for everybody to work together as a team. But it's not enforced in all states, right? And there are always loopholes as well. Like, for example, in California, where I live right now, it's the only state in the country where non-compete clauses are not upheld within contracts. And what that means is this. Let's say I work for Facebook, for example, and I sign a contract with Facebook here in the Bay Area where I live, and I sign a contract to work for Facebook. And in the contract, it says, if you quit, you can't go to work at a competitor for at least a year afterwards. Well, in California, that's not upheld. And this is one of the reasons why there are a lot of tech companies in California, because of the free flow of labor. And so I could quit Facebook, for example, and go across the street and join Pinterest the next day. And then 2 days later, I can come back to work at Facebook again. And it's interesting because in the state of Washington, which is in the Pacific Northwest, where Microsoft and Amazon are based, you can't do that. So that's why there's not as many startups that come out of Washington State. And so I've heard of instances of people that are engineers that work at Microsoft in Washington State, and they quit to go work at Amazon. And Amazon cannot let them be engineers. So they're in the finance department for a year. And once that 1 year non-compete is done, then they can move into the engineering department. But I think that that loophole with respect to non-competes not being upheld in the state of California is one of many reasons why there are a lot of great tech companies here.